And Jeff Hardy and Kozlov will compete against each other tonight for the first time ever. Can Hardy do what no other man has been able to do and defeat the Moscow Mauler? That is tonight, baby.
And then, here comes the incomparable 12-time WWE champion. The fans on their feet. We're going to be joined by Triple H, but what? The immovable force, as one of the Monsoon would say, the immovable object. All the adjectives you talk about, the showdown of champions, the game, and the Undertaker here next week is beyond description. It is a majestic main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Champion, Triple H!
And notwithstanding the game and the Undertaker's historic meeting here next week at Cyber Sunday, it's up to you, ladies and gentlemen, are both in a triple threat match against the 12-time WWE Champion, who's on his way here to join us as our main event. Hardy Kozlov is next. And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, on Friday Night SmackDown. What an amazing match. One of the most majestic main events expressed in the history of Friday Night SmackDown between the game and the Undertaker here next week.
I got to tell you, it's not quite what I was expecting to do 2 days out of defending the championship in Cyber Sunday. But you know what? Anytime I can step in the ring with the Undertaker, I look forward to it.
An historic match here on Friday Night SmackDown 1 week from tonight.
Got his second one ball, approaching the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy!
Jeff Hardy, who likes to say Triple H that he came this close into becoming the WWE champion.
And he did, JR. He's exactly right. Jeff Hardy pushed me to the limit like very few have pushed me before, but the fact of the matter is I still came out on top.
1 second away. 1 second away, game. That's what he was.
1 second away. It's the story of Jeff Hardy's life, right? Always just at the edge, never going over.
An amazing matchup at No Mercy. And Jeff Hardy looking to get back in the championship hunt with your vote at Cyber Sunday. But man, what a challenge tonight for Jeff Hardy, who seems to love taking risks. I gotta think it's risky getting in the ring with the undefeated Moscow Mauler.
I'll tell you what, JR, having been in the ring with him, if Jeff Hardy's not careful, he won't make it to Cyber Sunday.
And his opponent from Moscow, weighing 302 pounds, Vladimir Kozlov.
Well, Vladimir Kozlov had some words to say about this situation, recorded earlier tonight.
I know why no one will vote for me to face Triple H at Cyber Sunday. Because you are afraid I'll beat him and become champion.
That message approved by Vladimir Kozlov. Did a little campaigning there in a roundabout way. I can only imagine what it would be like in Moscow if Kozlov were to be voted into Cyber Sunday and would become the WWE champion.
I'll tell you what, champ, you're in the catbird seat right here. Checking out one of your potential opponents for Cyber Sunday, if not both.
I think it could be both, yeah. You know, I'm going to enjoy getting a bird's eye view of this thing right here. This Kozlov is unbelievable. His strength is freakish. It's almost Cena-esque is how strong he is.
Kozlov able to use that power and snap it off. And Hardy's going to take chance after chance. Quicken the pace. Hit and run. Stick and move. Or that's going to happen.
Is that, you would admit here, Triple H, the speed, the quickness, deceiving quickness does Kozlov have.
Yeah, he's 290 pounds. He moves like a cruiserweight. He's freakishly strong. He's technically sound. He's got all the skill in the world. He's going to be a tough guy to beat. Jeff Hardy, like I said before, he's got to concentrate tonight or he won't even be making it to Cyber Sunday.
Kozlov has been preparing for world-class competition since he was a young man. Now look at that running power slam. And look at fighting back to the champion. And now the cover. And Hardy, the resilient one, kicking out.
Well, the resiliency is well documented from Jeff Hardy. We've seen that time and time again from Hardy, but again, the power of Kozlov.
One thing I've learned of wrestling Jeff Hardy over the last few years, never count Jeff out. When you think you got him down, he's still got something left.
Jeff Hardy with that high-risk offense. Ladies and gentlemen, can Jeff Hardy be the first to defeat Vladimir Kozlov? We'll find out as our main event continues. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. What a main event. The undefeated Vladimir Kozlov taking on Jeff Hardy. We're joined at ringside by the WWE Champion, the Game Triple H.
Kozlov is taking it to Jeff Hardy right now. Jeff's going to have to mount some kind of offense in a big way real soon, or this isn't going to go long.
And you're right, man. Kozlov is mauling, more or less, especially during the break, Jeff Hardy.
Hardy's been grounded as both these men symbolically campaigning for the opportunity for your vote for Cyber Sunday to meet the 12-time WWE Champion.
And here's the thing, unfortunately for Kozlov, no matter what happens tonight, this could boil down to a popularity contest for Cyber Sunday, and if that happens, Jeff Hardy is a shoo-in. You know, I don't think anybody's going to argue with how popular Jeff Hardy is. But the fact of the matter is, if I had my way, I'd be stepping in the ring with the big Russian. I want to see what he's got. And I want him while he's at his best. I want him undefeated. I want him when he thinks no one can touch him.
Well, all due respect to Jeff, you were victorious over Jeff Hardy, so I can see where you're coming from with that game.
Hey, from a business standpoint, he had his chance. Let's move on. You know what, but if the fans voted that way, if the WWE Universe says Jeff Hardy's the guy, then Jeff Hardy's the guy. And I'll beat him one more time.
We have seen an impressive offensive display by Vladimir Kozlov. A judo throw, a fireman's carry into a key lock, but he locks eyes again with the 12-time WWE Champion and perhaps even the WWE title championship belt, which is here.
It's a whole lot different staring at me when you're 12 feet away than it is when you're standing in the room with me. Let me tell him that.
Kozlov 6'6", 300 pounds. Jeff Hardy trying to fight his way back into the match. Back into the running. And look at this. That battering ram.
Gonzalez up a body and driving his head into nice belly-to-belly side throw there.
And Kozlov looking back, makes a cover, and Hardy somehow instinctively kicking out.
Tell you what, he's got his eye on you, Triple H. I mean, Kozlov's got his eye on you. He's checking you out before he does maneuvers. These vicious headbutts. He peels off the belly-belly suplex, and right after that, he looks at you.
So what, he's wearing Jeff Hardy out, but he better concentrate on Jeff Hardy and not look past him and look to me.
I think maybe you might interfere.
And here you go.
Jeff Hardy looking for a twist of fate. Couldn't connect, and now Hardy trying to stick and move this Russian. Is this so powerful? Oh, God! Twister in the wind does connect, and finally Kozlov does go down. But can Hardy capitalize and become the first man to beat the Russian?
Kozlov off his feet for the first time, not a second time in this matchup.
Jeff Hardy taking every chance in the book, seemingly, to win this huge main event on Friday Night SmackDown.
There goes the Extreme Enigma. Uh-oh.
Kozlov avoided the contact, but only for that long. Oh, the battering ram. Oh. Right to the sternum. Right to the bullseye. And there's a pin.
Wow.
Wow is right, Kat. I'm more impressed with him every time I see him.
Dominant, man. Just a simple, fundamental move, but driving headbutt, nasty.
Vladimir Kozlov building momentum perhaps for Cyber Sunday as the reigning WWE Champion. Not to be intimidated. The single mental message perhaps. Kozlov with his eyes locked on the game. And likewise, looking down at the eyes of a man who has never lost, Vladimir Kozlov.
Look at the intensity, though. The intensity in Kozlov's eyes. Look at that.
This is an amazing moment. And ladies and gentlemen, is this your prelude to Cyber Sunday's WWE title matchup? And what a matchup it would be. Something would have to give. And something's going to give next week when the game faces another icon, The Undertaker, right here